Avos, Bachalom, yeah. A goose, yeah.
That's what Isser call it.
What? A boiler. Yeah. Bal the imoy bal achoiso is also even more than a chorus. Is bal shesis is bechanek. Bechanek.
No, but to say Simon told his once, but to say head of the academy as a result, I'm not understanding. There must be something.
Yes, so he said because boleo doesn't mean inochaname is what we call boleo. Boleo means inochaname he's shoilet on it. It's a lesson of shlita. So inochaname is not only that the avos, the goose, comes and shouts out in the streets loud.
Between an avos and the yeshiva.
Rosh Hashiva speaks out his droshes loudly, and the goose also speaks out loud. He walks around town and shouting ga ga ga. That's the Mefoshim explain it. Yeah, okay. Yo, oh, so those girls I get. Yeah. Okay, lower ladder. Says the Gemara. We are in Daf Nun Zayin Amud Beis. Nun Zayin Amud Beis. We came till Inochaname, till Roye. You remember we came to? I think, yeah, like 3 lines after the wide ones.
Yeah. Kol Minei Chayos.
Kol Minei Chayos, yeah. It's 5 lines on the wide ones, yeah. Kol Minei Chayos Yofis Techaloim. And this is what we learned, yeah. Chutz Min Apil, Ve'akoif, Ve'akipoid. What's a kipoid? So some say the kipoid is not a kipoid, not what you call a hedgehog. A kipoid in is kipoif. Not a type of a monkey. As is mashma, because Rashi says kipoid, if you look at Rashi is chaya shedoime lekoif. V'yesh lo zanav, it has a tail, oroich v'shmo martine. Now if we come here and say that kipoid, what we call kipoid today is, is a kipod, is a hedgehog, it's not, it looks like a koif. So it's Nachoname Martine. If you look at the Rashi said Martine is a Nemiya. I don't know if you call it in English, or Nemiya. How you call it? Mangus?
The weasel, a member of the weasel.
Yeah, it's a type of a
Weasel, member of the weasel.
yeah. That's a kipoid. It's not saying Nachoname because the thing is called the kipoif. That's what it's called in Nachoname. It's not kipoid, it's kipoif. That's the mashmos of thing. Yeah, says the Gemara. We learned before that someone who sees it's bad. It's a bad siman. No, we didn't say it's a good siman. Says the Gemara, Omar Mar, Roy Pil Bachaloim Pelen Nasa Lois. How can you tell me that it's a bad siman? Says the Gemara, Loikashi, hold the misrag or the Loim misrag. That means it depends if it has on it a saddle or it doesn't have a saddle. If it has a saddle, so it shows that the person who comes in has a shlita on it, and mele it's not a bad siman. Says the Gemara, Kol Minei Matches, any type of metal is good Yofin Lechaloim, Chutz from Mimar, Psal Vekardoim. Mar, Psal, and Kardoim. So Rashi says Mar, Shur Belaz, Psal Durlia. This is types of instruments what they use for gardening. Let's say that is what they call a spade, and a axe, and a kardoim, and a ma'ader, also a type of a spade. For digging in the garden, that Be'etzem is coming and the mash is the kalka. That's why it's not good for the chaloim. That's these types of metals. The anemile, this is only when the chazur bekatayu. You saw it with the handle, then you can come and use it. But if in Nochaname you see it without the handle, so then you can't use it. So in Nochaname is not going to be a problem. Says they call mine peiros yofim lachaloim. It's good for the someone who sees it in the chaloim. Chutz mipagei tomorrow. Why? Because pagi tomorrow, as we learned beforehand, that the goof in Ochonam, if someone eats a pagi tomorrow in Ochonam, it's a simen ra. Even though we said beforehand, a tomor itself is good because tamu avoinoiso. We learned yesterday. If someone sees a tomor, but we're talking about pagi tomorrow. That means it's still young. It's not ripe yet in Ochonam, and that's why it's a simen ra. Kol mine yerokos, every vegetable yofin lachaloim. Chutz me rosh lefotos. Rosh lefotos is the top of the turnip, that's the thick part of the turnip. Fa'id Gemara, as we saw before, right? And Daf Nun Vav Amud Aleph, Barhed Yetod Rove. You remember the Rosh lefotos? Nechonam is going to get hit by a stick from 2 different people. Fa'id Gemara, Eini v'Omar Rav lo yi'adre. I didn't get wealthy rich only because Ad chazoi rosh lefertos. In Nochoname, that's why I got rich, because I saw it in a dream. When Rav saw in Nochoname these rosh lefertos, when did he see it? Bekanayu in Nochoname bemokim gidulom. That means in Nochoname the place was attached to the karka. But in Nochoname, what we're saying over here that it's no good, it's a simon for Malchus. This is when it was detached from the karka. Says the Gemara, Kol minei tzivoinin. Any color, different colors is yofin, is good for the lachaloim. Chutz mi tcheles. Tcheles is no good. Why tcheles is no good? So Rashi says, what is tcheles? But that's why we call tcheles indigo or light blue, right? So Rashi says something very interesting. Green. Green. Then what Rashi says, tcheles yoroiku umi sheponov yerukim choilehu. Someone's face is just green. In Ochaname, it's very interesting that the I think the Shulchan Meshiv, one of the poskim being out from this Rashi, that if a baby, not only his body is green, only his face is green, you shouldn't do a bris milah. And he proves it from this Rashi. Why? Because Rashi says ponov yeroikim choileu. Only if his ponov is yeroikim, he's already called choile mimele. You should come and say ponov yeroikim. But that's in Ochaname tcheles because ponov yeroikim. There is some achronim who say in Ochaname the Yavets. They say the Rishis Chochma Biza Zoyar. The Yavet says because lashon of tcheles miloshin kiloyon, tichle miloshin kiloyon, right? The kiloyon means no good, finishing, and therefore in Ochaname someone says tcheles, it's no good. Says the Gemara weiter. Kol mine oifos, any different birds yofin lechaloim chutz min karye. A karye is what's called in Ochaname. Kois, Rashi says it's Yabnetz, and in Lazi Rashi he says in Ochaname that Yabnetz is all. It's Yanshuf. Yanshuf is all. I think that's it's similar to. Yeah. Okay. The kifufe is a owl. Is a Yanshuf. That's a thing. Vekarpuroi. What's a kapuke tzuite belaz? Ve'esh lo lesotois kelechi odom lefikach megunin. This is different. It has like a jaw, like a person.
A mole.
What do you call it?
Just call them in mole. A mole goes under the ground.
I thought, yeah. So I thought it's something that's in Nochoname looks like a bat. Looks like a bat. Right? In German, he says. Okay, so I thought it's something that looks like a bat. Atalef. The bats are dangerous. Corona. Okay. Kol minei. Kol says the haguf meishivin umarchivin simon. Says the Gemara. This is a simon what we're going to go learn now. Shloisha, three different things when a person puts into the body. Nichlos in haguf ve'ein haguf ne'enem. The goof doesn't have a knife in it. God Gudiois is cherries. That's what they say. God Gudiois in Ochaname is the Gemara and Eruvin. The Gemara and Eruvin says that God Gudiois, if someone has God Gudiois, Rashi says tzirchish. Tzirchish is in Ochaname what we call cherries. What?
In French is cerise.
Trees is cherries as trees?
Yeah.
Oh, so it sounds very thing. That's what Rashi says over here. Yeah, that's Dr. Rashi. So the Gemara and Eruvin, the Daf Chav Ches, the Gemara says good Gudiois, the cherries, merubei bonim yoichlu, chashuchei bonim lo yoichlu. If a person doesn't have children, he shouldn't eat it. Why? Because in Ochaname he's not going to have children because of this. So in Ochaname this is bad for the goof. The kofniois is a type of bad min temorim roim. That's what Rashi says. Bad dates. That's what Rashi brings over here. Upagei temoro, also dates that are not yet ripe. Shloisho ein chlosin laguf. In Ochaname the goof it doesn't go in bechlal to the body. Or ve'aguf nenemen. And the goof in Ochaname has a noise from it. Ve'iluin. What is it? Chitze, siche, vetashmish. And these three things, the goof enjoys it. Nochoname, as we're going to mention over here, the Ramban, what we mentioned in Daf Nun Aleph, if you remember. And the Ramban said that the reason why we don't make a bracha on these hanois, why don't we make a bracha on siche or on rechitze? A person has a good bath. Why don't we make a bracha? Or all these three things, aguf nenemen. Anything what a goof, asula nois min oilam hazeh beloi bracha. So if a person is nene from these things in Nochoname, why doesn't he make a bracha? So, tashmish. Sorry? Oh, very good. So the Ramban says it's mechutz laguf. The Ramban answers, why Nochoname this we don't make a bracha on? Because it doesn't go into the body. It's only Reach is the Neshama Nene, Reach. That's the Shaila about Koil. Koil also, Nochoname, it doesn't have mamoshes. That's what they say. A Koil doesn't have mamoshes, Bechlal. Masechet Reach has a bit of a mamoshes. But over here they say Tashmish also not because it makes a person weak. And that's why Nochoname you don't make a bracha on it.
Have an effect on Neshama.
Sorry?
Both Reach and Coil.
Koil and the Neshama Tala Koil. What's Koil is with a chof. Koil and the Neshama Tala Koil. Eide double shot the Neshama Nenes Menu. Ze Reach. I think more on the end of Kitzim Avolchim.
And the Coil as well.
The Koil you don't make a bracha on the Koil.
That's the question. You make Brachot on the Reach.
Because Ein Mamoshes. Koil has no Mamoshes. Reach has Epes. But over here, Nochoname, the Ramban, Daf Nun Aleph, the Ramban says you don't make a bracha on Sicha and Rechitza because in Tashmish, because it doesn't go into the goof. And all these things that go into the goof, that when you make Nochoname or bracha. Sorry?
Oil goes into the body. Sichas is Vatove Kashemen Vatzmaiso.
Oh, so a good Shaila, and as you fragt the Marsham. And it brings in the Nochoname that the Gemara in Yumed Daf Ayin Vov, the Gemara fragt that in Nochoname it's Nivla Beguf. Nivla Beguf. So he says of this only Nivla in the Chelik of the Chutz Laguf. It's not Nivla in the Guf itself, inside. A little bit, okay, we say that. But a good Shaila. A good Shaila, Ayin V'Mal Sham. Okay. Says the Gemara. Yeah. Shloisha Mein Oilam Haba. Veiluin. What's the main Olam Haba? So first thing we all know, it's Shabbos in Nochoname Ayin Bekuzri in Ma'amar Hey Ois Aleph. Over there the Kuzri is Marich. Why Shabbos is main Olam Haba? A long Ariches over there, but in Nochoname it depends. Yoim Zeh Hushlemu Kol HaTivim. A very interesting Kuzri over there. Ayin Shom. Shemesh. Nochoname the Shemesh means in Nochoname the Zrichas HaShemesh. As Rashi says Chamo Zoirachas. The sun rising, and Tashmish says the Gemara. Tashmish Damai. Which Tashmish is next? Ilay Tashmish Amito Omicha Kochish. Nochoname it burns a week. That's Mein Olam Haba. It says the Gemara. Hello. Tashmish Nekovim. Nochoname Asiyas Tzrochim. That is Nochoname is Mein Olam Haba when the person relieves himself. Says the Gemara. Shloishom Shivin Daita Shalodom. That Nochoname if a person is in a daige, he's worried. So Nochoname if he hears these three things, Nochoname it comes and removes the daige, the worrying of the person. Veiluin Koil. What's coil? So there's a very interesting Rashi. If you look at Rashi, Rashi says, "Oh, shel minei zemer or koil orem shel isha." What?
He's talking about an instrument which makes a sound of an isha. It isn't her singing. It's the instrument which is making a sound of a woman. It's the actual instrument making the sound of a woman.
Oi, Rashi says. Look at Rashi. Koil shel minei zemer or koil orem shel isha. So Nochoname explain. Sorry.
Listen to your wife. No?
Huh?
Listen to your own wife.
So you listen to your wife is going to make you not worried anymore.
Maybe the opposite.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So some say koil is not your wife singing. It's not a person singing. First of all, maybe it's his wife, his mother. There's a big discussion. Zmires, if you could sing with the family, not sing with the family. Yeah, there's a long discussion about this. And we spoke about it once. But in Nochoname, some say koil shelisha is not talking about koil zemer shelisha. There is koil zemer, singing, nice instruments, nice whatever it is, harp or what, piano. And then there's a koil orem shelisha. For Nochoname, if a wife, a person is worried and she comes in with a soft voice and she calms him down, it's going to calm him down. That's the pshat. Two different things. Or in Nochoname, some say, the Goyen of Mishnah says a very interesting pshat. He says, koil, what's koil? He says it a little bit different than Rashi. He says, koil is that the voice of your friend that comes and gives you a good advice. That's a koil. I don't know the Goyen. So that's first thing is koil. Log the Gemara weiter. And the second thing in the Nochoname is mare. A sheina zach, he sees a nice thing. Vereach, a good reach in the Nochoname is going to come and going to calm him down. Shloisha says the Gemara weiter. Shloisha marchivin daite shel Adam in Nochoname. And what's marchivin daite shel Adam? So says the Gemara, veiluin dira noe, veisha noe, vekelim noe. These three things are marchivin daite shel Adam. So it's a good or bad? What do you think?
Good.
Good. Okay, everyone wants it, and that's why it's good. But the Marshal says, fuck out. The Marshal comes over here and says, Marchim in Daite Shel Odom, V'meila he becomes a Talmido Shel Bilom, Nefesh Rechovo. As I say, the Marshal. The Marshal says in Nechoname, Al Yedeyem, Naaseis, Nafshoi, Rechovo, Lechazer, Achar, Ta'anuge, Oilom, Hazeh. In Nechoname, he comes and says, in Nechoname, it's bad, and this is the Talmido Shel Bilom Arosha. In Nechoname, most of Foshim, and it's really brought down in the Rambam. The Rambam is Shmoyno Prokim. Rambam is Shmoyno Prokim in Perek Hey. Says the Rambam in Ochoname that these things fakir, it's a mile. It's a mile. Someone in Ochoname knows how to use it in Ochoname. Why? He says the Rambam in Ochoname, a person comes takes these things that in Ochoname marchiv in daito shel adam, and he's using it for what? Shetehei daito behiro vezako lekabel hachochmois. In Ochoname, person has too much daiges. Person needs to come and to put his muskolois, right? In the into the right things. In Nechoname, he says that's what the Rambam says. The Rambam brings the Gemara in Shabbos. The Gemara in Shabbos in Nechoname Daf Chof Hey, where the Gemara says Dirono ve'ishono mito mutzas letalmidei chachomim. That's what the Gemara says over there in Shabbos, and the Rambam brings it down in Shmoyno Prokim or Rambam. Yeah.
The Bill was Nefesh Brachot. And he's talking about Marchiv in Dash Shel Odom. The person gets clear-minded.
Yeah, the Gaon Bechal explains, the Gaon and Mishnah explains that this whole thing is talking about it's only a mushal. It's only a mushal. They don't know. There's lots of in the Achronim we have lots of explanations why the Diron Noah, the mushal Matei Moshe says that Diron Noah is talking about midas toivos. It's talking about the person has good midas. That's what Chivi Daite Shel Odom. Diron Noah is midas toivos, and Isha Noah it's Einisha Ayeles Aovim is the Torah is called Ayeles Aovim. That's called in Nechoname the Torah. In Nechoname, what's the third thing as we saw? Kalim no in Nechoname, person should put on clean clothes. In Nechoname, you shouldn't walk around with shmatas. Yeah, okay. Chamisha. 5 different things in Nechoname. They are echod mishishim. They are one of 60. One of 60 is also one of these things as we're going to see. The Marshal brings down over here B'Shem Toisves. The Marshal brings down B'Shem Toisves that in Nechoname over here the kavona is not echod mishishim. Mishishim, right? Whenever you say echod mishishim and shishim mamash, we see a lot of different things. We can see now it's echod mishishim. It means in Nechoname it's one of 60. So the Marshal brings in Toisves and Bobekame and Tzadik Beis. And from Bom Metzia and Daf Kuf Zayin, that in Ochoname, Shishim is always a mispar muflog. That means Shishim is always, you want to exaggerate something, you say 60. 300 is also, the Gemara says, Libot Chachomim B'Loshen Havai, that's Shloish Mois. So Shishim is always, when you come and want to exaggerate something, you come and say 60. So Echad Shishim means a one, but it could be also one of thousands. Ochoname is not the Shishim. Yeah, it's not always, Shishim doesn't mean exactly 60. Okay. But in Ochoname we find some of the Toises not like that. Where do we find? Toises says in the Dorim Daf Lamed Ches, Amevakes Achoyle.
Takes it for 60.
Frek Toises Oibazoi, 60 people are going to come, and they're going to take away his thing. So we see that Toises understood that what it's actually 60. If Toises says 60 is only a Guzman, not a Teretz, in the Shaila.
He's got 59.
I'm asking, that's a Teretz of Toises.
59 is not
That is a Teretz of Toises. Fraging from Toises Shaila, I see, not like the Avon of the Marshal. Marshal says in Ochoname 60 is Lav Davke. See, Toises fragt that Shaila, and the Dorim Daf Lamed Ches, that in Ochoname you should take if 60 people come, so we see that Toises understood that it is 60. Was it Teretz? In Ochoname, as he's saying, they are good, that's the Teretz of Toises. You take one of 60 and then one of 59 in Ochonam is not taking one of 60 or 50 what's left. Yeah, so that's but Echad Mishishim, the Achronim say in Ochonam, Echad Mishishim is also no Bitul. Bitul, right? When you look Nois and Tam, what's Nois and Tam? Shio Chachomim, the Nois and Tam is Be, Shishim, Bottle Mishishim, exactly, that's a Bitul. Epes, yeah, exactly, it's Epes bottle in it. It doesn't even have a Shio in it. Says the Gemara. So what veilway? Eish, Dvash, v'Shabbos, v'Sheino, v'Chalon. And the Gemara explains. Eish, Echad Mishishim, legeino. Dvash, Echad Mishishim from man. And Lechoira, this is very Shmuel. Because what the Torah tells us, what is the man? V'ta'amoi ketzapichis bidvash. And if it's ketzapichis bidvash, what do you tell me? Dvash is echo b'shishim man. So I tell you, no, man is like your toilet the gonol bekotten. V'ta'amoi, the time of the man is ketzapichis bidvash. What was the pshat? So the God says, v'ta'amoi, exactly. Even if fellow shishim, the time that's model, ketzapich is still going to have ketzapichis bidvash. Still going to Shabbos. What's Shabbos? Echod b'shishim, lo ilam abo. Meino ilam abo, we say no. Sheino, echod b'shishim, le miseh. Shishim le miseh, nochoname sheino, when a person goes to sleep. Nochoname one, chaloim, echod b'shishim, le nevueh. Nochoname, the chaloim, nochoname is a nevueh. It's not exactly the same thing on nevueh, just what? The chaloim is, nochoname, a way, nochoname is a mtzoi to give them the nevueh. Person has the nevuah, he wants to get the nevuah. The way to get the nevuah is through a chaloim. That's the choname. It's just a tzoi for the chaloim to get the nevuah, and that's why it's called echod mishishim. That's the way to pass the message is for the chaloim. Shisho devarim simen yofel lechoyle veiluin itush sneezing, zeyo sweating, shilshul, and keri v'sheino v'chaloim. The Gemara explains now the mekoires for each one of them. Itush. It's a pasuk in Iyov, as we mentioned already beforehand. Rabbi Kveiger brings it down. That's when a person comes and does a sneeze. If you say marpe, or you don't say marpe in the middle of the learning, or not. Atishoisov toil oil. Nochoname, each sneeze in Nochoname, he has on him, shines on him a light. Zeyod, so what's mashma? If someone is mezia, in the future he will eat bread. That means Nochoname is going to stay alive. Shilshul dechsiv mir tzoye leiposeach velo yomus lashachas. As we explained yesterday, the same pasuk in Yeshaya was tzoye. Tzoye comes to be moirik, to get rid of all the waste in the body. Keri dechsiv ira zera. Someone sees zera, someone sees keri. Yarich yomim. Sheino dechsiv yoshanti oz yonuach li. When I slept, then nochana magnav menucha. Chaloi dechsiv. It says by Chizkiyo v'tachle meini. I had a dream, and then I kept myself alive. You kept me alive. And that's in comes through the chaloim. It says the Gemara Shishon Dvorim Merapi Nesachoy Lemechol. And Alidei Zeh also the refuah is going to have a good refuah. What are they? It says the Gemara Veilu Kruv, cabbage. Tardin is, some say it's spinach, some say it's beetroot. Vesisin Yeveshin, it's a type of a Asev, as Rashi says, a type of a grass. The keva, the stomach, heres is the rechem and womb. The yoser sakoved, that means what's the fat that's on the koved of the liver of the behemoth. ויש אומרים, אף דוגים קטנים, ולא יועיד, אלא שדוגים קטנים מפרין ומברין, נתחיל נוכנם את מברי, health, כל גופו שלנו. מסורת דבורים מחזירים חוילה לכל יוי. And נוכנם what is going for him, that what? That the חול יוי kosher, it's going to be bad for him. ואילוין, אויכל בשר שויר, ובשר שומן, fat. Basar tzli, roasted. Basar tziporim, a bird. Beitzot tzluyo, roasted egg. Vetiglachas, shaving his hair. Veshachlaim, shachlaim is a type of a vegetable. And v'achelev, v'cholov, sorry. V'hagvino, v'hamerchot. Nachonam to go with the bathhouse. V'yeshoimim af egoizim. V'yeshoimim af kishuim. Kishuim over here is not what we call kishuim courgettes. Over here it's called cucumbers. That's the Mefarshim explain. תנו לדבר רבי שמואל לא מוניק או שמון קישויים לא שנז נוטריקון לפיש מפני שאין קושים לגוף כחרובו is like swords. says the more ain't what you say קישויים is mazik for the goof ואוקסיב ויום אלו השם שני גויים בביטנך and we darshan it al dike goyim elo geim nochona because loshen gaive loshen gedule verkehrt it's a good thing ve'omar avido marav what the shnei geim elo antoninos the rabbi that what antoninos the rabbi loy posak they were so rich shloy posak mishum chonom loy tznoin veloy chazeres. So what, because tznoin and chazeres is very expensive. What tznoin? Radishes. Chazeres, what is it? The lettuce. Well, so you have to be so rich to have tznoin and chazeres. So Toysis and Avodah Zarah in Daf Yud Aleph Omid Aleph says Toysis, this is not a simon that they were very rich, Antoninos and Rebbe, because they had the bill of radishes and the bill of lettuce. Simon, they didn't start a Suda without it. And this opens up the appetite. And when you eat tznoin and chazeres at the beginning of the Suda, you can eat a lot. That means it comes to show that they Karpas. To open up the appetite. It comes to show that it has big sudas. And that is the tznoim in chazeres. You didn't understand it that way till today?
I thought that in every season, no matter what.
Yeah,
season
that's
they
the
have.
thing. That's Rashi. That's Rashi. Yeah, that's Rashi. But Toises, Toises over the Zohar, Daf Yud Aleph. That's the Toises. Sorry. Entschuldigt. Sag die Gemara. So, lo yipozak mishuchonom, lo yitznoim, velo yichazeres, velo yikishuin. So you see that kishuin is good. Lo yimishacham, velo yimishachshomim. Lo yikash yeho. What we said that Nochonami that kishuin is bad for the body. When is that? Beravrave. They're very large ones, big ones. But what Nochonami Rebbe Antonino said the war small zutre. Tanu Rabbanon. Someone who sees in his dream, Meiz Babais. He sees that there is in his house, he has over there a dead person. What's going to be the deal? What's the simon? Sholem Babais. Right? What do we say about the mess? Yonuach b'sholem al mishkovoi. So it's a simon that what?
Normally you would think he would run a mile.
That's a chaloim. So we say, right? Yonuach b'sholem al mishkovoi. Yonuchu b'sholem. No. Mele, it's a simon that Yonuchaname is sholem. Ochal v'shoso Babais. If he sees that the mess he's eating and drinking in the house, it looks like he is kavua in this house. Yeah, he feels comfortable in the house. Simen yofe labais. It's a good simen for the house. Not al kelim in abais. If he's taking away all these things, so then it's a simen labais. Tirgam erapope. What he said not al kelim. What means not al kelim? Dafke when he's taking mesane vesandele. If he's taking shoes, if he's taking away his shoes from the house. This is Ober Kolman the shocking shachve, but if he comes and tells something else, me'ale is good for the house. Lebar, mi mesane vesandele. Why? Because it's coming to show you that in Ochaname they're going to go out from the house without sandals. In Ochaname sandals, as we know, in Ochaname that what? In Ochaname sandals of the mess is a bad thing. In Ochaname the Sefer Hasidim is a big makor. What it means in Ochaname that what? A person shouldn't wear shoes of a mess. Anything else of a mess is less of a problem. But shoes of a mess, Sefer Hasidim, you shouldn't put on the shoes of a mess. It's a big discussion, yeah. Says the Gemara.
Are these to be taken literally?
Sorry?
Is this to be taken literally?
What, not the way of shoes of a mess? Or the chaloim?
The entire section.
Something, what? The refuas not. As refuas, we said already, we mentioned many times, and let's mention it again, the Yam Shel Shloime, the Maharshal, in Chulin, Perek Ches, Siman Yud Beis, was said that you shouldn't come and live by the refuas of the things. So Koshim Laguf and Toivim Laguf, that not. But the Chaloimes, as far as we know, yes, but again, it has to have all kinds of tznoim, as we said last night, right? The Maharshal, the 3 different types. It has to be Somuch L'Shachris. He didn't have any hirur. He didn't think about anything close to that during the day. And still we could come and say, Chaloim Eshav Yedabeyo. So, you have a choice if you want to believe in it. V'chol deyo yishich ve'bais be'ale chutzom bar be'afra v'chardole. Nochanav, that's a simin ra. Why? Because that's merames on kavure in this house, and that's why it's not good. Okay, let's go back to our Mishnah. Nochanav, to the Seder of the Broches. Okay, says the Gemara, the 2 dots. We saw in the Mishnah that the person makes a bracha if he sees Makoim shenekro mimenu avodas gilulin. What he makes a bracha boch sheokar avodas zora me'artzenu. Yeah, that's what we saw before. So the Gemara, Tonu Rabbanon, horoye markulis. Someone sees avodas zora of markulis. Now, what is a markulis? So markulis in Ochoname in the beginning they used to call it how? They used to call it kulis, miloshin kilus. Chachami came and added over there a bitter Malkulis. And why we dafka come and say Malkulis? It's going to be dafka Malkulis or any type of Avodah Zorah. Any type of Avodah Zorah or not? So Toysha says over here, no, lav dafka Malkulis. Any Avodah Zorah. Why Nochoname comes the Tan over here and says Malkulis? Because he says the Tan over here came and said Lefishem Mekoyim Shel Tano Yoiv Dilo. Nochoname, the place where this Tana lived, they came and they worshipped the Malkulis. And that's why he mentioned Malkulis, but it's not Nachaname Dafke Malkulis. The Rabbeinu Yoida says, no, it's Dafke Malkulis. What it means? It means Azoi. Says the Rabbi Yoine, we have dafke when we say the bracha avodah zorah hamischadeshes. That means avodah zorah that every day you're adding on the avodah zorah. What is the markulis? The markulis, the avodah zorah of the markulis is throwing stones. So by adding every day you're adding more stones. Every day you're mechadesh the avodah zorah, and that's why the Gemara, the Tana of came and dafke came and said markulis, not like Toya says that's not dafke markulis. So it's dafke, yes, dafke markulis. Says the Gemara. So he makes of the bracha oimer bo shenosan er hapayim leoivrei retzoynoi inochoname. That's inochoname says Toyses that today we don't make the bracha. Why? Because we see avodah zorah every day. As like Toyses, we don't make the bracha because we see avodah zorah every day. And as I pass the Shulchan Aruch and Reish Chov Daled Seif Aleph, and if he says it, he sees it in Shloshim Yom, he doesn't come and make a bracha nochamol only once in 30 days. Because okay, someone sees Mokum Shenekom Yeno Avodas Kichovim Oiva Bo Shokar with Zorah Be'artzeinu Zafke Nochaname in the whole of Eretz Yisrael, as we mentioned in the Mishnah, what Toshis speaks to Yerushalmi in Dafke the whole of Eretz Yisrael, the whole of Eretz Yisrael. But in Nochaname it's only part of Eretz Yisrael, so then it's not going to be the Ukashem. Shenekom Mokum Zeh Kei Teokom Mikol Mekoymois Yisrael Ve'oshev Lev Ovdeim Le'ovdecho. Someone sees in Nochaname a place that was Nekar Avodah Zorah, but bechutz la'aretz, what's going to be the din? So the Gemara ein tzarich loymar v'oshev v'sovdeim lo'avdecho. Why? Mipnei sheruba roiv of chutz la'aretz is oivdei k'chavim. Shimon ben Elazar oimer av bechutz la'aretz tzarich loymar. Why? Mipnei she'asidim le'izgaya shene'emar oz he poichas potzik tzvania oz he poich el amim sofa beruro. And Nochaname, the pshat is they're not going to come and take out a sofa. What's a sofa she'eino bura? Sofa she'eino bura is sofa of Elohim acherim. Sofa Beruro, the Or will come and daven Sofa Beruro to daven to the Rebbeinu Shloilom Keil Echod. Vayoyimahu Hashem Echod Ushmoy Echod in the name of all the goyim. That's the pshat over there in the pasuk. Dorash Rav Amnuna Horoye, and all of these places what we can see in the now. Bovel Horosho Tzorch Lavor Chomish Brochis. And what are the Chomish Brochis? Ro Bovel Oimer Bo She'echeriv Bovel Horosho. Roya Beiso Shel Nebuchadnezzar Oimer Bo She'echim Beiso Shel Nebuchadnezzar Rosha. Ro Goy Shel Arayos, and in Nochaname, what's the Goy Shel Arayos? Rashi says which Goy Shel Arayos? Oh, the Nir. Oh, but the Rambam in Nochaname says Goy Shel Arayos. He doesn't say which Goy Shel Arayos. In Nochaname, the Marshal says that Nochaname you make on any Goy Shel Arayos. Why? Because any Goy Shel Arayos comes and reminds us the lion den of the Nil. The Marshal explains in the Shittas Rambam. But the
zoo as well. You have the zoo, you see that?
it's not a Goy Shel Arayos, a zoo. A zoo is not. It's not a Goy Shel. A lion's den is a place where the lions they used to put them over there for punishing all kinds of people.
So which Rashi say about Daniel? Rashi didn't say.
The Rashbam says in Basra, Daf Tzadik Aleph, yeah. Rashi in the different places in Shas, Rashi says over here, he brings down. Yes, Rashi says. Yeah. Chana Mishal Vazayo or Goy Shel Arayos? Goy Arayos and Daniel. Yeah. So the other Rashi doesn't mean it's over here. The Likud Rashi, it's Lazi Rashi over here. So it's not the Likud Rashi. And the Likutei Rashi brings it down. That in Nochaname is Goy Shel Arayos. Goy Shel Arayos. Okay, so that's the Gemara weiter. Oi, if he sees in Nochaname the Kivshan Oeis of over here Rashi says of Hananiah, Mishoel, Azariah. Yeah, Chafiro shehusak bo Kivshanom shel Hananiah, Mishoel, Azariah. Oimer bo she'oso nisim la'avoiseinu. In Nochaname, what's the avoiseinu? Is Hananiah, Mishoel, Azariah. Some say maybe the Kivshan Oeis of Avraham Avinu. That's past more than avoiseinu because ein koyin Avinu elo lishloisha. That's the avoiseinu. Says the Gemara. What about he says Malkulis? Malkulis oy mabo shno san khapai lo oy tsoynoi. And there is a certain place in Bovel that if a behemoth goes in over there, that's what Rashi says. Very interesting thing. Mokoim shnoi ni meno afal zak Rashi. Mokoim yesh beBovel. She'ei behemoth yoytz mishom im ein nois nole afal me'afar mokoim. V'hu simen hashmed u'mikeloliseo shel Bovel hi. וביסוד מראינו הרב ביצחוק רויסי שנויקלים משם אופו לתית לבניוני המוקר וסויף סויף אויס המוקר אין בו יישוב ולא יזרע ולא ינתיע. There's a special place in Bovel, says Rashi.
Well, the sand is removed for...
Yeah, you have to remove the sand over there. Nochaname, that in Nochaname is a certain place where HaKadosh Baruch Hu came and pushed the Rapaloga. Yeah? In Nochaname, so it makes a bocha. What's a bocha? Ro moker shenoi nimenu ofo, oime bo, oime bo oise, Goizer or Mekayim. Because that's a remez of the getting rid of Bovel. There is a very interesting Kafachaim. The Kafachaim is lived where? Baghdad. He says over there, the Kafachaim says that when we are young, I was 16 years old, says the Kafachaim, I went to daven in the cave of Yecheskel Hanavi. And on the way from Yecheskel Hanavi, so he says from Baghdad till a city what's called Chala, Cheslam Rei, maybe Chela, Chala, and it would take 6 hours. And about 2 hours before getting to this Chala, there was a place, Shoimem, he says. This was a place, Nochaname was, nothing could grow there. A desert, like Desolate, okay. And Nochaname, he said that will make a bracha. In that place, you make the bracha. What the Gemara says over here, that Nochaname, that Kosh Baruch Hu came in Bovel HaShemeimo, Bovel HaCharevo. That's how you bring the Kafachaim, Aidus. Says the Gemara weiter. So if a person, Rove ki ave chose chamre de shokle afre, we saw over there a donkey would come and take over there offer from Bovel. Have a Rove ki chose a torif leu yoda gabay would come and put his hands on top of the chamoirim of the donkeys. Omar rohatu run tzadike leme'ebad rav said the Borach run tzadikim to do the rotzen aboire what you coming and getting rid of the offer of Bovel. Marbereid Ravina Gia Motel Bovel, Avishokil Afre Besudre would come and take a little bit of the sand of the in his pocket. Veshodi Lebro would come and throw it out of Bovel. Lekayem Ashenema Vetiaseo Bimetate Hashmeid, right? Tiatua. What means Tiatua? Tiatua means to come to sweep out the offal, the sand from the dust from Bovel. Omar Avashi Ano. What Rav Amnune said, that someone sees all of these places in Bovel. Lo ishmi ali, I didn't hear it from him. Elo midat barichnu lekulom. I, for myself, I understood to make all of these brachos. Omar Amirmie ben Elazar, Daf Nun Ches. Niskalkelo Bovel. Niskalkelo Shchoineo. Nochaname all around. Omar Niskalkelo Shoimoy Nisbalchu Shchoineo. What's up, Shat? The Gemara explains. Niskalkelo Bovel. Niskalkelo Shchoineo. Dirsiv. Vesamtio lemoirash kipoid ve'agmi mayim. That means over there, it says over there in the pasuk about Nochaname Bovel. Vesamtio lemoirash kipoid ve'agmi mayim ve'tiaseo b'metate hashmeid neum Hashem tzavokos. And the same thing it says over there also ve'yorshuo keos ve'kipoid ve'yanshu ve'oirev ishkenu bo. That means all the bad over there, it says in the Hemshech HaPsukim over there in Yeshaya. Let's talk about the Churban of Bovel. It says over there that all the animals will come and live over there. No. So when the animals live over there, no, everyone keeps away. Right? Because if you're living next to a place with bad animals, everyone's going to move away. Aber Shoimro, says the Gemara, Niskalka the Shoimro, Nisbalchu, Shcheino, why? The Ksiv, Vesamtio Shoimro, Leia Sode, Lematoi Kerem. A person doesn't want to live inside the vineyard, but it's very nice to live next to a vineyard. That's why Nisbalchu, Shoimoin also in Nochaname. V'omar Rav Amnune Oroye Uchluse Yisrael. Uchluse is Nochaname 60,000. Shishim Rimoy 600,000. Sorry. Shishim Rimoy. Oimer Bo Chacham Harozim. What Chacham Harozim? Because in Nochaname Chacham Harozim is HaKadosh Baruch Hu. How when we see 600,000 is the Kesher of Chacham HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Because we can see in the Gemara later in a minute. Kesher Sheparzufayim kach doisem. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows every day of what? Of every one of this 600,000. Mimele, that's the bracha. That is the bracha. The Chacham HaRozim, he knows every one raz from everyone. They say b'shem the Kotzker, Boyer Dikavot. What's kashem shepartzufim shenikach doisem shali? Why kashem shepartzufim? Use something else. Kashem she'einei achveis. Kashem shepartzufim shenikach doisem shali. He says like the same thing like you see someone that has a different face than you. You're upset about it? You look this way, he looks that way. Right? Everyone has a different shape of face. You're upset? I'm upset because you look this way and you look that way. No, I don't care. The same thing, don't be upset if someone has a different opinion. You're not upset about it. You understand that someone else has a different face. The same thing, understand that someone has a different das than you, a different opinion. Don't get too excited. Let's see it inside. Look the Gemara. Says the Gemara, Uchluse al gav ma'alo be'ar habayis. Benzoyim Nechoname was standing over there, al gav ma'alo be'ar habayis, and he sees over there a thing, and Omar, he makes a bracha, Boruch Chacham HaRozim, Boruch Shel Boruch Kol Elu, Leshamsheni. Why? Because Nechoname, he was wealthy, and he had enough money to come and to make sure that everyone should prepare everything. And he says, Oy Oimer, Nechoname Benzoyim would come and say, Kam bo yagir yoga odom morishon ad shemotzo pas lechol chorash, he came and he plowed. Vezor he saw vekotzar he harvest. Ve'omar he came and he piled it up. Vezor vedosh he crushes it. Vezor he comes and he winnows it. Ubeirar he comes and he does a bill. Yeah, make sure vetochan he grinds it. Ve'irki he sieves it. Ve'losh he kneads it. Ve'ofo he bakes it. And then only after all of this, ve'rak, only after that, ve'achar kach ochal. Ve'ani Mashkim umoitzi kol elu metukoli lefona. We come in Gies Yogar the Morishon that Shemotzo Megel Lilbosh. Gozaz he come in the wool. Veliben he has to white. Venipetz he has to come and comb it. Vetovo twine it. Veorag and to weave it. And only there v'achakach Motzo Megel Lilbosh. Ve'ani mashkim umoitzi kol elu metukoli lefona. Why? Because kol umni yishoik doisu bois tepetach beisi. Ve'ani mashkim umoitzi kol elu lefona because he was rich, and everyone would come to him to offer him. Oh, you want to buy? You want to buy? But you have to come to thank. When you go to the shop today to bake, to buy the bread, you appreciate. Some people, they have to come and take the flour and to bake and to appreciate that you buy the bread ready made. Oh, you appreciate the baking. Good guys, was Kamo Torach. Torach balabais bishvili. Kama basarim lefona, kama yoinevi lefona, kama gluskos. Gluskos means like baking things, cakes. Hevi lefona v'chol ma shetorach lo torach lo bishvili. Aval reach ra ma hu omer. Ma torach balabais ze? Pas echo sochalti, acha sochalti, kois echo shoshisi. Nothing. Anyway, you had over there lots. Kol torach shetorach balabais ze lo torach only for who? Elo bishvili ishtoi umonov. So על ריח טוי, מה הוא אומר? זה חויר, כי תסגי פה עליה של שורשו אנושי. We darshan נכונמי that on דוי ריח, נכונמי, he remembers the ma'asim of Balabais to come פועל, נכונמי, to remember what the peules, what the Balabais did for him, למענוי, נכונמי, for his own goods. That's what we the same thing in נכונמי, we're looking at ourselves, the Rebbeinu Shloilo, we are guests over here. We can say, the Rebbeinu Shloilo built the whole world. Well, I'm using already. I'm not using much. Fakert, kol oilo nivra elo bishvili, everything HaKadosh Baruch Hu done only for myself. ועל ריח רק סיב, לא כן יראו אנושים, לא יראה כל חכמי לב. זה נשכח חוכמה. ואיש, says the Gemara, over there it says by Yishai. Yishai is the father of David. Right? David HaMelech, his father was called Yishai. It says, Va'ish bimei Shaul, Yishai, the times of Shaul, zoket bo b'anoshim. What means bo b'anoshim? He goes together with people. What does it mean bo b'anoshim? So we spoke about Uchles, said the Gemara, Omar Rove beitei berazid, beitei beramoshia, ze Yishai avi David, sheyotzo b'chluse, ונכנס באוכלוסה ותורש באוכלוסה. נכונמי was a שר on 60 ריבוי from כלל ישראל. אמרו לנקטינן, אין אוכלוסה בבובל. There's no דין אוכלוסה בבובל. If you see 600,000 people in בובל, you don't make a ברכה. תנא, אין אוכלוסה בחוסה ב-60 ריבוי. נכונמי, why? Because נכונמי is not 60 ריבוי. So נכונמי would do, just imagine was that 600,000 chassidim he had, Yishai. That's the Rebbe. Huge.
The Rebbe guys.
Huh?
What was the Rebbe called? Sorry, I'm joking.
It was he came from Beis Lechem. Huh? He asked what was called the Rabbi of Avishai. He had 600,000 chassidim.
That's funny.
Yeah. Says the Gemara, Tonu Rabbanon. A Gemara that we learned already, I think twice already, just in Masechet Brachos. Horoye Chachmei Yisrael. Oimer Bo Shecholak Mechochmos L'Yirayav. If he sees Chachmei Yivdikei Chovim Amu. Oimer Bo Shenosan Mechochmos L'Brio Yisrael. Nochoname, the Messiah Yosef writes in Siman Reish Chov Daled, there's a very difference, a big difference between the Chachmei Yisrael and the Chachmei Yisrael. What do we say by Chachmei Yisrael? Shecholak Mechochmos. What do we say by Goy? Shenosan. It says the Messiah Yosef in Reish Chov Daled. By a Yid, Chelek Hashem Amoy. He's part of the Boy Shloilom. By a Goy, Matone. I don't want to be part of you. Take it. It's a Matone. Shenosan. Shenosan Mechochmosoi. He just gives it that he doesn't want to be part of it. The Abu Dhabi says that by Yid, he's like still mekusher. It's just a chelek. That's why he can still wind like a tzino, he says, like a pipe. By a guy, no son, he gives it and he cuts himself off. Very similar to what Messiah Yosef says. That's why it's cholak, that's nosan. Says the Gemara weiter. Roye Malchei Yisrael. What he says? Oimer Bo Shecholak Mikvoido L'Yerev. Malchei Yevdik Chovim. Bo Shecholak Mikvoido L'Brio Yisov. Some gears Bosov Adam. That's the gears of the Pasuk what we say today. That's the gears of the Rosh. Omar Rabbi Yochanan, לא ילו משתדל אדם לרוץ לקראת מלכי ישראל, לא לקראת מלכי ישראל, במדע לא אפילו לקראת מלכי יבדיק רחובים, שימזכה, the what, Yimois HaMashiach, as we explained it in Daf Chaf Aleph already, יבחין בין מלכי ישראל למלכי יבדיק רחובים. Why? Because you see how big is the Malch, the great, the Malchi of Israel, and Yochanan is going to come. Says the Gemara, Rav Sheishes Sagi Noir Have. He was a blind person. We spoke yesterday if he was blind from birth or not. Have Ka'ozu Kule Ad Melekabule. Bnei Malki, Yochanan to be Mekabel the Pnei HaMelech. Come also Ba'adayu, Rav Sheishes. Rav Sheishes is joined together with him. Ashkech Hu Uzduki. The Tzduki finds Rav Sheishes. V'omali Chatzve. Chatzve means empty vessels. That means Lenare Kagne Laye. That means if you have empty vessels, then they are cracked. You're going to take them to the river to come and draw water out from the river with it? No. There's no point. Because you come home, it's going to be empty again. That means you're blind. You anyway can't see. What's the point for you to go see the king? Says the Gemara, Omar le Tochazi. Come and see that what? They are done it. I know better than you when the king is going to come. Says the Gemara. Very interesting mindset. Cholav Gudne went over there past one group of soldiers in front of the king. Kamaise. No, Kiko Avshe, when it became a big noise out of it, so the Tzduki comes and says, Omar le Tzduki, Ose Malke, the king is coming. Omar le Avshe says, no. Lo Ikose, not yet. Cholav Gudne Achri, Tenina, not a second one. Kiko Avshe, when it became a strong noise, Omar le Tzduki, Hashte. Now it's coming Kose Malke. Omar le Avshe says, Lo Ikose Malke. Cholif Delisoy came over here, now a third one. Now the Tzduki, when he didn't say anything, he's scared of what he to say. It became a noise. Omar le Rav Sheishes, Vadayashte Ose Malke. Now he's coming. Omar le Tzduki, Menolocho. How do you know that Yochanan? So he tells him, Omar le, Malchusa de'are, came Malchusa de'rekia. And it's see, Malchusa de'rekia was steht, Tzei v'omato bo lefonei Hashem v'inei Hashem oiver. It says by Eliyahu Novi, v'inei Hashem oiver v'ruach gedoy lo v'chozek v'fire gorim v'shabbos lo lifnei Hashem. Loi beruach Hashem, v'achar ruach רעש, לא יברעש השם, ואחר רעש איש, לא יברעש השם, ואחר איש כל דבר דקו. When it's quiet, we know that this is Yochanan Asim, and that the king is going to come. Ki Yosef Malke Posach Rav Sheishes, v'morich lei, made a moche of what, bo shecholak mechokvoidoi lebrio Yisov. Oh, that's the shaila. Omar le Tzduki, lemanda lo yichodit leikom amarachta. How can you make a moche without seeing? My have alei da Tzduki, ikedamre chavoroi, that means chaverim is a type of a nation. They came and they killed him. They came and they poked his eyes. Mido keneged mido. Ve'ikedamre, Rav Sheishes nosam boy einov. Menase gal shemat tzomos. One second. How nosam boy einov? So the Maharsha says it was a nes, and Rav Sheishes' eyes could see, opened up. Was a nes for just that minute. So maybe then he really nosam b'mocha. But tzaddik. Oh. So there's an interesting vault. They say it's a very Breslev vault from Reb Nachman in Breslev. They say whenever it says Nasa Gan Shel Atzomois, what it means. Yochanan, he says that a tzaddik, what is the difference of a tzaddik and a Rosh? Tzaddik in Yochanan gal einay ve'abito difloy v'dozacho. He lives with open eyes. Why? Einay Hashem el tzaddikim, he says. It says that the pasuk Einay Hashem el tzaddikim. The tzaddikim, they could see that whatever good mitzvah they do brings shefa, brings oil, brings goodness to the world. The Rishonim just don't see it, and that's what they do Averos. And he says in Yochanan, that's why when the tzaddik in Yochanan is Einay Hashem el tzaddikim. Rosh in Yochanan, he says, he brings of the pasuk that Yochanan. Oh, why? Because they are closed. Yochanan, right? Hashmei lev omazeh ve'oznov penire be'einov. They don't know. So he says, that's a gal shel atzomois. What's gal shel atzomois? The atzomois, the atzimas einaim of the Rosh, he's gal. He opened up gal einai. He opened up the eyes. You know, to come to be machzir in tshuva. Okay, more of a style of a Breslov, but pashtus in the Chonam as we say over here is gal shel atzomois. The Chonam as we say. Says the Gemara weiter. Rav Shile nagdei lau gavre the Boal Mitzris. In the Chonam that what? Ozal, that person went. Ochal Bey, Kurze Bey Malke, he came and he was snitching into the king that what? That in the Chonam Omar, Ike Chad Gavre Biyudo, there's a person by the Jewish people, they could die and dina beloy harmene without reshus of the king. The Malke, Shodar Alei, went Rav Shile, Briskte. In the Chonam, Briskte means a shliach for the king. Kiyos, when came the Shlucha Melech to Rav Shile, Amrelei, Matam the guys alai. Why you came? Sorry.
The first shot on the story, Chavroi B'chanim why?
Chaverim are a type of a nation. They were called Chavorim. They were Oivdei Yoish. And they came, they were Pars, they were Persians. They were called Chaverim. They were big Rishonim, the Chaverim. Yeah, that's right. And over there, in these Chaverim, Chavaroim or Chaverim, they came and he made fun of Rav Sheshet that he's blind. They came and poked his eye, that they punished him. So they came to Rav Shila and they asked him, what's the reason you're hitting this person? Omar Le'u, the Baal Chamrata. He came was Baal Chamoiro. Omar Le, Isloch Sade, you have of the Eidim? Omar Le'in, yes. Ose Elio, came Elio Anomi, Leikeinish, Ve'asin. He came and was made on this person that he was Baal Chamoiro. Omar Le, said the Shlucha HaMelech told Rav Shila, Yochem Baktoleo, he has to die, not only Nochalamet to come into punish it, to give him Malchus. Omar Lu, Anan miyoyme de galina mare, less than the Rishus Miktal. Why? Because from the day that is bottled Sanhedrin, and the Sanhedrin are not sitting in the Lishkas Agosis, you cannot come and not need in the Voshes. By the Beis Atun, but you want, the king could go, and by the Beis Unavidu Bay, you could do at the Be'aina Bay, till the people over there came and they were looking into the deen of this, Medina of this person. Potach Rav Shila Omar Lecho, Hashem HaGedulo, Ve'agavuro, Ve'anetzach V'oi, Kechol V'Shamayim V'Oretz. Amalei, my comments, what did you say over there? What's the psukim? Omar Leu Ochakamine, Brich Achmone de Yoim Malchus Be'are, Kei Malchus de Rakia, Nochoname, Kichoil B'Shamayim U'V'Oretz, right? That's the Mashmois. Kichoil B'Shamayim, anything that's for the Shamayim is B'Oretz. Ve'Yoav Lechu Shultan, and he gave you Nochoname the authority. Rachme Dine, Nochoname, you love the din. Omru, so the people over there, of the authority of the Malchus says, Chavive Alei, Yikre the Malchus Kulei. Wow, Rav Shile loves the Malchus so much. So Bischar Zeh, Yavelei Kulfe, they gave him there a stick, and he has, and they told him from today, Amrelei Doin Dine. You could come and done the din from today. You have the stick to hit wherever you want. Omar Lei, Au Gavre, and they wanted to come and to kill him, right? Because he was Baal Chamoiro. So he came and he told Rav Shile, Ovid Rachmone, Nise L'Shakre Oche. You told him a sheker over there, right? That I was Baal Chamoiro. So why could Baruch send you Eliyahu Novi to come and to protect the sheker? How can it be? Because Baruch said, Ki Yav Nofik Omali. Rav Shile told him, Rosho, this is not a sheker. The MS is you are Baal Mitzris. And Lav Chamoira Yikre, the Mitzrim are called Chamoirim. Why? Chsiv Asher Besar Chamoirim. Besorom. Chazei. Rav Shile sees that this person, they cause him that he's going to tell Yochanan, the people of the Malchus of the Karinu Chamre, that he's calling them Chamorim because they are Mitzrim. Omar, so Rav Shile tells, I gave a roidefu. Yochanan, because he's going to come and tell them what he's telling them, he's a roidef. Why is a roidef? Because if he's going to go tell now the king what he said, they will want to kill Rav Shile. He's turning into a roidef by wanting to tell it to them. He's already a roidef. No, and the Torah says, the Torah right? It says of them, Machteres. Iba Machteres. sorry, Imotze Aganov, Eloi Domi, Minochaname, because it's a Roidef, Mimele, Machye, so Rav Shile came in Bekulfe, district what he got, Vekatle, he killed them before, Minochaname, this person is going to have the chance to speak to the king. Omar Oilis, Aveli Nise Ba'ikro, Minochaname, because he said in Minochaname a pasuk, which pasuk? Kichol Bashomayim V'Oretz, it happened to be a Nes. Darshidele, I'm going to come and darshan this pasuk. Lecho Hashem Agdulo, Zu Maise Reishis. Shekein Roimer, Maise Reishis, it says, Oise Gedoylo is Adein. Cheiker, Ve'akvuro Ze Yitzias Mitzrayim, Shenemar, Vayar Yisrael Esayod HaGedoylo, Asher Osa Mitzrayim, right? It says Gedoylo, Gedoylo in Yochoname is also Yad, and Yad is shows Yochoname on Gevura. Okay, but Yochoname the Marshov, he has a Shaila, Yochoname Lichoire, Gedoylo is Chesed, and Gevura is Din, so how we medame Gedoylo to Gevura. Okay, Ayin Shom. Says the Gemara, Ve'atiferes, what's Tiferes? Zuchamo ulevono she'omdu lo Yeshua. That means in Milchemes Chameshes Malchei Moiri, we spoke about this Milchama, was a Milchema of Yeshua with Chameshes Malchei Moiri. There was, the Shkia became very, very late that day, right? It didn't go down. It says over there, Shenemar, Va'ido im Hashemes ve'yorech omad, ad yokem goyes oivov. And that says, Alo yiksuva, al sefer Yoshua, vayam ed Hashem b'chatzi hashamayim, ve'lo yotz lovoi keyoim. But then we say that what? Shemesh begivoy doim, ve'yorech, ve'anetzach zuma polto shel roimi. And that he says over there also, what he says over there in the pasuk, mi ze bo me'edoy chamutz begodim, right? That's what we say over there, mi botzro. That's what we say in the Zmiras lo yom HaShabbos, right? Some say it, how we say over there? Roisei kichein adoy mi oitzer, right? That mi ze bo me'edoy chamutz begodim. Nochonam, that's talking about the ze tzoy'e bilvushoy. That's in Nochonam the thing. Ve'yeiz nitzchom al begodai. What's the nitzchom al begodai? Nochonam v'chol malbusha yig'alti. And that's talking about the nevuah on the nekome that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is osid to come and to give Rome. That what? Rome is mizera Edom. And that's yeiz nitzchom. What's yeiz nitzchom? That the dam will come and be nutas. They're going to come and spritz on the big day HaKodesh. In Nochonam of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In Nochonam Kavyochel HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to come and kill them. And that's the yeiz nitzchom. In Nochonam the blood of the Reshoim. That's the Netzach, that's the Nitzuach, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to win them. Ve'ohoid, ze milchemes Nachle Arnoin. That in Nochonam, as we learned before Nachle Arnoin, the two came and they did a kvetch, right? They did a kvetch over the two mountains. Shenemar, al kein yomer b'sefer milchamois, Hashem esvoyem besufo. Ki lechol b'shamayim, ki chol b'shamayim v'oretz, ze milchemes Sisro, shenemar min shamayim nilchamu ha'koichom yisiloisom. With Sisro was a pshat. Over there, Sisro came and there was we read it not so long ago in Parshas Beshalach, the Haftorah, right? There was over there in the times of Barak ben Avinoam and Devorah and Neviah. So in Nochonam Shevet Zevulun, Shevet Naftali, Am Cheref Nafshoy Lomus. They came on Har Tovol and they 10,000 people against millions. It sounds like in the Medrash of Goyim of Sisro. Sisro was a very, very powerful king. So how could they win? He had over there Chame Ois Rechev. He had over there 900 chariots. How could they win? From the Shemayim came out the stars, and every star became like a sun. Every star is a sun. The sun is a star. And they warmed up the shields from all the soldiers, and the soldiers were so hot that they cooled themselves down. They jumped into the Nachal Kishoy. Nachal Kishoy over there runs through Nachal Tover till the sea. And what's called today Ebik Israel. And over there they jumped into the and then Nachal Kishon go from we said the Teilim also, that's right. Grofam, he came and he shoveled them into the sea, that's the Milchemes Yisro, and that's in Nochonam of Rifa. Shenemar, bin Shomayim nilchamu b'Yisrael Yisro. Lecho Hashem Amalokho, who's the Mamlocho? Ze Milchemes Amolek, v'chein Oimer ki yod al keis ko, Lecho Amolek midoyer doyer, as we know in Nochonam. And that's in Nochonam, the Yonah de Yoime, Pasha Zochor Shasher Rosa Lecho Amolek, והמשנסי, what's המשנסי? זו מלחמת גויג ומוגויג. וכן הוא אומר, הנני לכו גויג נוסי רויש משך וטובול. And that's משנסי. Why משנסי? Because he's going to be משנסי above all the Nesim. That means above Goy. He's a נוסי רויש. What means נוסי רויש of משך וטובול? That's the משנסי. לכל רויש, אומר אבחון אומר רובה, בר רובה אומר רבי חנון. That means anyone that mismaned to be a רויש, הקדוש ברוך הוא Even the person, his job is to be he's in charge, the person, how they're going to come and dig exactly the gargise. That the gargise is the canals of water that come out from the river to give the water in the fields. Mishmayim Monu.
A lowly civil servant.
Even the lowest of the lowest. Every HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes in the thing. במסניס את דלם משמי דרב עקיבא, לכו השם הגדולו זו קריאס ימסו, why? The גדולו is חסד, and מידס חסד, in Chonam they were saved in ימסו, וזה זוג דמר שו, והגבורו זו מקס בחוירוס, why? Because גבורו is מידס הדין, in Chonam מקס בחוירוס, is מידס הדין, והתפארס זו מת התוירה, why? Because the תפארס is לשם ולתפארס, that the תוירה is פרקל ישראל לשם ולתפארס, והנצח, ירושלים, why? Because ירושלים is, הורים סובים לו, in Chonam, that's the winning of כלל ישראל, וההויד זה בייס המקדוש. That's the Hoid. Fine, so okay, so we finished the shir. Just as I'm going to mention, Ki Yod al Keis Ko, Milchoma Amolik, so anyone who wants to leave, we can leave, we finish the shir. So, understood. And Basha Zohar in Ochoname, we see that Milchoma Hashem Amolik, we don't know, as the Gemara brings down. What al Keis Ko? Ein Hashem Sholem, Vein Akisei Sholem, Ad Shikor Zaru Shel Amolik. So what we're missing from the case, Kiyod al case. Instead of to say Kisei, it says case. Instead of to say the Shem Hashem, it says Ko. So it's missing, Kisei is missing Aleph. And from the Ko, you have only a Yud and a Hey. We're missing a Vav and a Hey. So what we're missing, an Aleph and a Vav and a Hey. It says the Marshal, that's Ivo lemoish of Loi. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is looking for the Kisei Sholem, Ivo, to the Aleph, Vav, Hey, that's lemoish of Loi. Shabbos Zohar in Ochanam, what we see in the Cheres Amalek, is a Moyer Dikebalmi. He says when we come and say the Psukim, Zohar is also Lecha Amalek, Baderech, B'Tzeis Mitzrayim. Why we have to come to have such a hate to Amalek? What's the hate to Amalek more than other things? He says there's 5 different reasons when a person goes out, a nation goes out to fight for war. There's you could go out to fight because on territory. They want to, or because they're scared that they're going to attack them, so they come attack before. Or because it's sorry, or jihad, what you call it, is a holy war. Or he says because they are coming to fight them. Or it's a defend war to come to show I'm powerful, and don't start up with me because I'm gonna think. So if you look at the psukim over here, Zohar, all the 5 reasons, they didn't have any of the 5 reasons. Why? Zohar is baderech. This is not exactly coming in territory. It's baderech. If you want this territory, it's the baderech. Wait 5 minutes. They're going to move out and take this territory. So it's not territory. Baderech. B'tzeis Chani Mitzrayim. Asher kolcho baderech. Ve'yezanev becho. Are you going to say, it's coming to show that I'm strong? You went to fight with the weak ones. You're not coming to prove that you're a gibel. If you're coming to prove that you're a gibel, what you're coming exactly to fight with the nechasholim? You want to come to show that you're strong and this. What are you going to want to tell me that they are fighting because of jihad? No, and therefore, Timche, Secher, Amalek, Mitach al Shamayim, Lo Tishkach. And they talk the Maldi.